Well, what's up, guys?
Hey.
And welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of the Nothing But Controversy podcast. We are well underway in the NFL season. The NBA season has started. The NHL season has started. The Habs are looking fantastic. It's making the boys look okay. When I say fantastic, I mean a whole lot better than we thought they were going to be.
I don't want them to look good.
I kind of want them to look good.
No, unless we're winning a Stanley Cup, I don't want to look good.
I guess, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, we got 5 segments this week, and one absolute banger of a new segment.
Yes, sir.
Called the NBC Draft. That's all. I'm just gonna leave it at that until we get to there. But that's what it's called, and I can't wait for it. We're doing question of the week, game of the week, NBC Draft, top 5, an absolute banger, and of course the lock of the week in terms of betting. So to start with the question of the week, my question to you guys is: what is one trade you'd like to see happen in any sport? I'm gonna start off here. I'm Dawson. I think you're gonna like this one. It is about the Colts.
Mine's about the Colts.
Oh, honestly, I have 2, but the first one, I like to see the Colts trade for like the quarterback that they're gonna have for the future. You know what I mean? Like, I guess they tried to do with Carson Wentz. That just didn't work out. But the last couple of quarterbacks they've had have been not really franchise quarterbacks when you think about it. Like Phillip Rivers, the guy's a legend, but the guy was what, 40?
I like, of the quarterbacks we've had in the last 5 years, Phillip Rivers was by far the best. Like Jacoby, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz.
For those who don't know,
I'm not saying big names here, but
yeah, like for those who don't know, the Colts just announced that Sam Ehlinger's getting the start for the rest of the season. They're essentially benching Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but did you see like why they're doing it?
I didn't. No.
Because I read an article today. Apparently, if like Matt Ryan's contract's guaranteed next year, no matter what. But apparently, if he fails his physical, like if he gets hurt and fails his physical next year, it increases his salary that they have to pay increases by like $10 million.
Jesus.
So they're just trying not to let him get hurt because he's already. That's why he's hurt now, right?
That's wild.
Yeah.
What a weird clause to have.
Yep. So I don't know. I was thinking,
if I'm hurt, you pay me more.
Right. Like what?
Who the fuck signed that?
Yeah, literally. What's going on up there?
If I get hurt, not only are you not going to have me at my current salary, you're also going to lose 10 more million.
That just seems like a whole lot of bullshit words to secure Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, in my opinion. But
like,
what do you
at 3 wins, can we secure one of them? Like,
for sure you can.
There's
There's only teams that only have 1 win right now. The Texans.
I don't know. There's a lot of shit football, man.
Like we were talking about on Saturday, Dawson. Like there's 4 guys that are going to go in the top 10. Like,
yeah.
You're going to get a quarterback if you're in the top 10.
Right.
Yeah. So I said we get a guy like Jimmy G, or I just want to see the Colts tank. To be honest, I just want to see them get a quarterback that's literally going to lead them in the future because I think they have one of the best rosters in the NFL. And the only thing I'm going to say is I'm not sold on the receivers just yet.
Well, I'm sold on 2 receivers. The rest are interchangeable for me. But
yeah, and also a little soccer. I'd like to see Real Madrid finally secure the transfer of Kylian Mbappe. It's been circling around for like 4 years now, and who knows? Apparently, PSG won't sell him to Real Madrid, but you never know. When Real Madrid offers them another 200 million euros, they probably say yeah. So that'd be nice.
So I had one on my list last night that I won't even name because it's so in the past. I won't even bother. But when I saw that New England crowd chant for Mr. Bailey Zappi, I called up Chris Ballard and I said, Chris, get on the phone with Bill tonight and bring Mac to Indy.
Yes.
Bring Mac to Indy.
Yes.
I was a big
on the phone.
I was a big Mac Jones hater. But if he wanted to come to Indy at a bargain of a trade, which I don't think the Patriots have much, if any, leverage right now, seeing as they're, willing to bench him for Bailey Zappi, who threw 2 picks in the second half. But
Agreed.
yeah, that kind of just goes right into what Matt said of the Colts securing their quarterback for the next 10 years, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, I would love to see that happen. I don't know what it would take to make it happen. I don't know, but I would absolutely be thrilled for that. I don't know if you guys saw a tweet yesterday though. It fucking killed me. It's like, I don't know if you guys realize this, but Mac Jones just started his 15-year career as a journeyman tonight. Like he's just gonna get traded to fucking 8 different teams in the next 10 years.
I saw that shit flying around too.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Patriots, I have 2 just very broad ones. I feel like this has been a topic of conversation in New England for years now, and that's getting an elite wide receiver. Obviously they've had some solid guys, but never a game breaker to say since probably Randy Moss. And my second one, which is like just a dream, would be the
Who do you want?
I said anyone. I literally said just an elite wide receiver,
Like, is DJ Moore an elite wide receiver?
I think you could put him in that category, yes. I think it would help.
Trade wise, he's an elite wide receiver. Like acquirable.
Right. Exactly.
He's elite.
Like
Sitting here right now, he would be an elite trade target.
Yes.
I definitely agree with that. And my second one being is the Habs get an elite winger to pair with Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki, but that's something we probably wish for down the road.
Say what you want, but fuck, Monahan looks good with them.
I agree. I just think, just someone who's elite again, a guy that's hard to find.
I don't think they're in that window right now, though.
No way, no chance. That's why I said that's something that they should explore down the road.
Like Ottawa waited 4 years and then made the splash with the Brinket.
Yeah.
Montreal's in year 2 of this?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not asking for it right now. I'm just saying that'd be nice.
It would be. I'm going to baseball, boys.
Wow.
There's just a massive name that is going around circling here in the MLB. Sorry, the dogs are absolutely.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Shohei Ohtani. There's rumors that he's not happy in LA.
I wouldn't be.
I saw he went home to Japan. His first interview, he literally got off the plane. He started fucking ripping the Angels.
Yeah.
Said he hates it there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, imagine Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Shohei Ohtani batting right after each other. If you look at it, the Jays need pitching and they need a left-handed batter.
But
he is both of those.
Could Shohei Ohtani? Yeah, I guess he could. Yeah, that makes sense.
Can he what?
Does Shohei Ohtani bat when he pitches?
Yes.
He does. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. How would that work in the AL? Would he?
I mean, he already is in the AL. That's why I'm asking.
Oh fuck, it's true. Never mind. I'm tripping.
And there's no more pitcher thing, no? There's no more NL. Yeah. Everyone has a DH now, no?
I'm stupid.
I think it's next year.
Oh, really?
No. Yeah, it started, I think. But yeah.
I think it started. Yeah, that doesn't.
That was stupid.
Imagine that absolute lineup.
Yeah, it would be unreal.
Shohei Ohtani added to that lineup.
How would that get done? Bo, I'm assuming, has to go.
Oh, you'd have probably Gurriel, Bo. It'd be probably the biggest trade in MLB history.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were all doing homer picks. If we're doing homer picks, Aaron Rodgers traded to New Orleans Saints. That would probably win us a Super Bowl, I think. Quite handily.
Trade
handedly,
$10 million.
I think so.
Really? You think you're instantly significantly better than the Bills? And
I'd say we're about as the same as the Bills if we have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. Yeah.
You seen this year?
I mean, name me a position group the Bills would be better at besides quarterback. If you want to say that Josh Allen's better than Aaron Rodgers.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a lot.
Rodgers has looked.
Yeah, I guess. But think about Aaron Rodgers throwing to Michael
the
Thomas.
fact that Aaron Rodgers has literally never been able to get past the fucking NFC conference game except for once.
I don't know. I guess he has a Super Bowl. I mean,
that's what I just said, except for once.
He has a Super Bowl. I mean, can't say he's not a winner. I mean, he's definitely done it, but
he's also
whatever. That'd be nice. Let's move on. to the game of the week. And I think we've already done this as a game of the week earlier in the year. I could be wrong. Because the 49ers are yet again favorites against the Los Angeles Rams. This time in Los Angeles, it's 2.5-point favorites. So I want your winner, your X factor. So my winner, believe it or not, is the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to take them to cover. I feel like there's just something about the Niners playing against the Rams in the regular season that just screams bet on the Niners. They just have it figured out for some reason. They just acquired CMC. We haven't really talked about that, but in an absolutely massive trade.
Overpay.
Massive overpay.
I
I don't
agree.
care who he is. He's a
I
running
agree.
back.
I agree.
No, he's not a running back. He's an injury prone.
He's a running back in a system that has made undrafted running backs look like superstars. Like, if there's one offense that didn't need a superstar running back, it's probably Kyle Shanahan's.
That just goes to show you how good they can be. They have arguably the best defense in the league, top 3 probably consensus. I just think the Rams just haven't looked great this year. I mean, I think they're coming off a bye, right? They didn't play last week, so that might help them a bit. But honestly, I do think that the NFC is bad enough that both of these teams could end up finding their way to the Super Bowl by chance. I'd give the Niners a better chance at it right now. I mean, Jimmy G's done it before, so I'm not knocking Jimmy G, especially with that roster. And CMC is my X factor because I just think if he puts on a performance, no one can really stop CMC.
Yeah, I mean, I might catch some heat for saying this, but I think this is the battle of 2 frauds. I don't think either of these teams are really good. Like again, on paper, both these teams are good, but I don't think either of these teams, we've seen the best of them this year, especially the Rams coming off the Super Bowl, like a major Super Bowl hangover, I'd say.
Yeah. I just feel like the entire NFC are just full of frauds.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of good teams in the NFC. Like the Eagles, sure, yeah, probably. I guess you could say the Giants because of their record, but I mean, I still don't believe in them. I mean, I know I'm going to catch heat for that, but
no, I'm with you though. I don't get it.
I still think there's like 10
get
teams in the AFC that could beat the Giants. Like I honestly think so. I'm sorry, Shaner. I just
quietly and stock up our double.
But this is also good for you, Shaner, because I'm saying the NFC sucks. So watch the Giants just roll through the NFC out of nowhere.
I'd rather not get embarrassed by the Bills on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh fuck! But yeah, I haven't looked into this game too much. I do have the Rams winning. I think the Rams are going to come away with the win, and I think it's just going to come down to the play of their defense in general. Obviously, San Francisco, like you said, added CMC. They already had the weapons, you know, the Ayuks, the Debos, the Kittles. Kittle finally had a decent game last week too, which was exciting to see. A little coming out party for the kid, but no, I think just the play of the Rams defense in general is going to be huge. If they can shut down 2 of the 4 guys that I mentioned, I think they're in, a good spot to win. So.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm looking at this just the same way, but just the opposite teams. I like the Niners, and it looks like teams have been able to game plan for the Rams this year. Like, sure, they just haven't looked as good as they have, right? And given the history they've had, I don't think when have the Rams ever beaten the Niners except for in the playoffs? Was it last year? I think it was in the playoffs last year. I don't remember the last time they beat the Niners. So it looks like the Niners have their number historically, and they just added CMC. So I don't know. I don't really know how the Rams are going to game plan for that. So my X factor is just going to be the Niners defense and just slowing down that Kupp and Stafford connection. And I think they should win the game pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they figure out a proper way to feed all these mouths, and these guys don't get selfish about not getting the ball, because there's going to be games where Debo probably touches the ball 2 times in the game just because there's that many, and it's going to go around like that. It's going to be 1 week Debo doesn't get it, 1 week Ayuk, 1 week Kittle. It's going to be like that. Now that they have so many mouths to feed, if they could figure out a usage and they're not selfish about it, I think San Francisco's the team to beat in the NFC this year, and I think it's not that they're going to cruise to the Super Bowl because the Eagles are still there, but I think they would be my bet to win the NFC. So I'm going to take them. Like LBS said, I think it's like 11 games in a row or something that Sean McVay hasn't been able to beat the 49ers. So I'm going to go with them again. And my X factor is just how are they going to figure out the usage? Just really the first game. You know, CMC got touches last game, but he didn't get his full workload that he's going to get this week. So I'm going to see how they can figure out that usage this week and see if it could work moving forward.
I agree.
All right. Well, that was your game of the week. And now we move on to the moment that everyone has been waiting for. The NBC Draft.
I'm going to keep these
How
guys
is this
waiting a
gonna
little
work?
longer. Hold up. I have a little trivia for you guys.
Oh, out of nowhere.
I just saw this and it shocked me. In 2023, who will be the only non-quarterback in the top 10 of the biggest cap hits?
Say that again.
So in 2023, there's the top 10 cap hits, right? Who's going to cost their team the most money? Who is the only non-quarterback in the top 10?
Tyreek.
Nope.
Does he play defense?
He does not play defense. I think he's number 6 or 7.
Kenny Golladay.
No. Wouldn't that be?
Man. Is he dust?
I was so happy that you said no on that. I was gonna be very upset.
No, he's not. He's not dust. He's one of the best at his positions, but it's definitely a big number.
It's not default.
No,
Trent Williams.
no. Same position.
Quentin Nelson?
No.
Is he the same position? No.
What left tackle is gonna get paid?
David
that much?
Bakhtiari?
No. He's getting paid $35.2 million next year. That's his cap hit.
Holy shit.
Ron Armstead.
Teron Armstead?
Nope. Laramie Tunsil.
Wow.
I would have never
mean-
gotten that one.
I mean, he's up there. I'll give it to him.
He's definitely up there, but
He's definitely a top 5 left tackle in the NFL.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right. You're
$5.2 million next
30,
year.
yeah, but it's also Houston, whose cap hit is probably like 37 combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
all right. Your episode 4 trivia winner, Dawson Spooner.
Hang the banner, baby.
All right. So, like I said, we're going to the NBC Draft. Before I reveal what the topic is, it's going to be a snake draft. We're going to figure out the draft. I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to spin a wheel full of our names, and whoever it lands on, that's how we're going to determine the order. We're each
So
getting
is it
5
whoever it lands on gets to choose where they pick, or we're just determining the order here?
So we could do that, or we could say we go from 4 to 1, or from 1 to 4.
Let's go from
Go
4 to
4 to
1.
1.
Let's go
4 to
4 to
1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll do that. So the topic is all-time snacks. So we're doing the all-time snacks draft. And we're canceling out candy or chocolate because I think we can create a whole different draft with those two combined.
Yeah.
So here, let's do it. Let me share my screen here. Alrighty. So
This is going to
here
be
we
a
got some
bitch
names.
edit. Jesus Christ.
So this is for the 4th pick right now. This 4th pick looks like it's me. All right, I get the 4th pick. I kind of like that. I'm gonna be honest. I think I wanted 1 or 4.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Why are me and Shane both blue? That doesn't make sense next to each other.
Oh, it's because we're big pals.
I don't know. Did I do it wrong?
No, you're good.
It erased you.
Yeah, that's what I did. Anyways, whatever. Here's for the 3rd pick. So I got the 4th pick. It looks like Liam's gonna get the 3rd pick here.
Oh,
Give me one. Give me one. Give me one.
Oh, baby. If
I don't want
get
to.
one.
I really
know
don't
who
want
I'm
to.
taking it to be honest with you.
And now we'll say for the 1st overall pick.
This is for the first overall pick.
This is for the 1st.
All right.
The 1st overall pick is going to
Fuck. No, slow. Yes.
Oh,
No.
Stinger.
Oh my God.
Stinger.
Damn.
Okay, so we said that was for the 2nd pick, right?
man.
Fuck.
Brutal. It's like trivia all over again.
So first
In
pick
my
goes to
mind, there is a consensus number one.
Me
Really?
too. Me too.
But I feel like I'm not gonna get it right.
That's why I'm excited. I think you could fuck this up, Shane.
I think
I
I think
probably
Dawson
will.
can come away with a steal here. All right, here
I've
we go,
watched-
Shaner.
I just all right, boys, here we go. I
got the
think
little drop.
Wait, hold up, Shane. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me restart that. That was a bit that cool. All right, go.
all right. Let me tell you, we are very ecstatic with the first overall pick. With the first pick in the first ever NBC draft, the Shaners are very proud to select Doritos.
Wow.
That's the pick.
Yeah.
That's the pick.
Doritos nacho cheese, right?
Yeah.
That is the pick, Shane. Fuck. I don't know where to go from here. I
I'm not
really
gonna lie. I have two that were
don't
like
know where
one
to
and
go
two.
from here.
That's a great pick, Shaner.
Fuck, boys.
Franchise changer right there.
Yeah,
That is a
your-
franchise
that's-
cheesy move.
That's your
100%.
quarterback. That's your quarterback.
I could build around him.
That's Tom Brady right there.
Yeah, that is Tom Brady. Well,
That
gentlemen,
can't miss prospect.
first off, thank you guys all for coming out to this first edition of the NBC Draft. The turnout has been unbelievable. I cannot thank you guys enough. Look, we've done a lot of research over the past few weeks. We've really got our nose into the snack cupboard. We've done a lot of studying, as you can see. And, we really just, we wanted to get the best guy that's just, he's a team player. He's a team fit. I think it's a very high potential play. I think this has the chance to become the number one prospect in this draft. I'm going to go Ruffles all dressed here. Personal favorite of mine.
Wow.
Personal
That
favorite of
is-
mine. And
Wow.
I think we have a big boomer bust player here. So
I think that's a shocker.
I think that's a reach.
I don't think so.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
a reach.
I
That's a
don't think
reach.
So
That's a reach, buddy.
That's a reach. Here we go, Liam. Let's hear it.
Well, it seems like the chips are flying off the board, so I feel like I gotta make my chips pick here before it disappears.
LBS is panicking.
Yeah, we're stuck between a couple good prospects. There's guys like Miss Vicky's on the board, but I'm gonna have to leave him and pick up the sweet chili heat Doritos.
Yeah, that's a good
Wow.
call too.
It's a good one.
look, I see Sweet Chili Heat as a D2 guy that just broke every single record in the league, right? He's
Love that.
Okay, listen.
unbelievable talent, flew under the radar.
First off, I would just like to say thank you to Dawsonville for hosting this draft. You guys have been great all week. I'm here with the last pick of the first round, and I gotta say, I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked that this snack is still on the board because absolutely, without a doubt, the number one snack of all time is popcorn, and I'm taking that in my first round.
Okay.
Fuck.
That is to be there at 4.
That was
I can't believe it. First of all, and I'm about to blow this draft wide open with my second pick here, which is going to be nachos, because I can't believe that popcorn and nachos are here at 4 and 5. I thought they were going to be off the board immediately, with the slight exception of Doritos original. But
I mean,
I'm very happy.
I guess
with
you
the
could
first two.
technically classify nachos as a meal. You throw-
I would
that
call
was
it a
my
snack.
thing.
like,
I
that's
don't
why
know.
I looked at. I was gonna put nachos, and I was like, that's a meal.
I feel like on most menus that would be an appetizer.
So not a snack.
So
yes,
yeah, I'd call that a snack.
I don't know. I want to recount.
So Matt, just to clarify here, we got your classic butter popcorn, correct?
Oh my god,
like
yeah.
drafting-
Movie theater popcorn is number one, so I would just classify it as popcorn, to be
That's
fair.
like drafting the European kid that says he's 18, but he's actually 23. Drafting nachos.
Yeah. LBS, back to you.
Interesting. I don't know which way to go here. I think I have a similar pick to Matt with the nachos one, but I think it's gonna be a sleeper and no one's gonna touch it. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna go interesting here, and I'm going
Risky.
jerky as number 2.
Oh, dude, I
Number
have that on my
2.
list.
I have that on my list too. I have that on my
Uh,
list too. That's a good pick.
I'm glad I got him off the board. I think very happy with that selection.
Yep, that's a good call.
Yeah, boys. I think some of you call it a reach. I think I made a great foundation here with my first pick. At 2 it might have been a reach, but again, that's a guy that I just wanted to make sure I had on my team. And he's going to be a guy we're going to build around. So we're going to go away from salty altogether here. And we're going to jump into specifically warm chocolate chip cookies. I don't think anything fresh out of the oven like that can be beaten in terms of sweet. I think we got arguably the best player on that side of the ball. So pretty excited about that one.
That's
I'm
a
in
great-
shambles.
It's a good pick. I thought
I'm in
Shaner. Yeah,
shambles.
Shaner was right about to take cookies.
I was taking that one.
I'm honestly surprised Shaner didn't take cookies at 1. Because I'm
I'm
pretty
not-
sure we did like a top 5 favorite snacks, and he had cookies at 1.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm in shambles after that one. We got to regroup down here down the board. That's tough. That's a tough one to take.
The Shaners, you are now on the clock.
Wow,
That's a
that was
tough one to
really
take.
good.
We're sitting here and we got nowhere to go here.
Clock's ticking.
Boys, I think I have to double down in the chip aisle.
Whoa.
I think if you have 2 or 3 chips,
I think
on
I
it-
have to
go wrong
double
with
down here. I think this one might be a little bit of a reach here, but
Is this just
we gotta
best
go-
available play?
This is no. I think it's just one I can't see pass up here. After snagging Doritos in the first round, first overall, I think we could take a little bit of a risky play here, and we're gonna go. We're gonna take Pringles,
which ones?
sour cream and onion.
Fuck! I was gonna take that with my next pick. That's a great pick.
That's a young prospect coming in here. One we think it's more of a future pick.
Yep.
Well, one not right here on the come up here. So
Wow, Shader's building a strong team over there.
Yeah.
Let's see
Shader,
his
you
next
have another pick, buddy.
I know. Boys, this one's a homer pick. And this
Oh, I
one's
know what
the
this
one that
is.
I could have gotten very late, but it's a homer pick and it's a favorite prospect here. And I think you guys all know where I'm going here.
Don't do it.
We're still in the salty aisle here, boys. It's not chips. Boys,
Don't do it.
Cheez-Its are off the board.
I knew it.
I said don't do it. I
knew
said
it.
don't do it.
Ah,
Fuck, man.
I thought they were gonna go round 1, dude. Not gonna lie.
Wow,
Fuck, man.
I'm in shambles over here. I'm gonna. Be
I'm in
honest.
shambles too. My whole list is falling apart. I'm questioning everything on my list here.
Getting Cheez-Its in the third round is right now up for steal of the draft.
I'd say popcorn's number 1. I think, but I'd say
The
that-
value in the
Cheez-Its,
third round on that one is crazy.
I think the value's better for sure. Yeah. All right, Dawson, let's hear it.
It's
Which
between
one
2
you-
players here, and these 2 could not be less similar, which is why I'm really struggling here. Look, I think it's time to go back to the other side of the ball, back into the salty era here. Matt, the reason I asked about your popcorn and movie theater butter popcorn is because I'm going to go in here and say white cheddar smart food popcorn.
I knew
Oh,
that was
you're
coming.
killing me. You're just
I knew
knocking
that was
all of my
coming.
things off.
I knew as soon as you asked him, I was like, he's pulling out the prospect here.
Yeah.
That's a
He's
great.
going, he's getting in his bag.
Yeah. So I think between that, Ruffles all dressed, and warm chocolate chip cookies, I'm, set up with a great foundation here. And
That
4 and
chocolate
5
chip
can
You have
just
a-
be
you have a
picked.
great foundation right now.
Yeah.
I would agree.
That
with
chocolate chip cookie hurt me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it, Liam. I'm surprised you took beef jerky in the second round, man. I thought that was gonna fly to me in the third.
Honestly, forgot. I didn't even evaluate it.
I think I'm gonna go with a timeless snack here, one that we've all had growing up.
Know where he's going.
It was just a staple in the lunchbox growing up for everyone here. And I'm, you know what? It's not the best snack, but it's a veteran. It's a vet. I'm going with the goldfish.
Oh,
Oh,
That's exactly
great
right.
pick.
great snack.
That was
Great pick.
That's a
Good for
great
you,
pick.
Albion.
That's a great pick.
Good for
Wow.
you, buddy.
That's a great fucking pick.
Great pick, buddy.
All right, we're back on the clock here.
I have
Team
one on my
Matthew.
list here that I'm getting fired up about.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do it. So I've got two saltier things. I'm gonna go towards the sweet,
Don't do it.
and I'm not gonna go as broad as saying ice cream, but my third pick is McFlurry. Okay,
That's an undrafted.
I don't think I've ever had a bad McFlurry in my life.
I think that could have been your 5th round pick.
That could have been an undrafted free agent. I think. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, listen, I just didn't want to take the chance.
In the 3rd round, I believe that was a strong reach.
Look, he wasn't on my draft board.
Hey, listen, I'm
Never
happy.
even crossed my mind to turn on the tape for that one.
I'm happy he's on my squad. I'll be honest. He's, you know, you don't have it all the time, but once you do have it, it's always a good one. You know. My 4th round pick here. It's kind of like a little duo here. You kind of have to have one with the other. You know. So that pick is I'm going original Ruffles with French onion dip. That's my number 4.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, those are solid.
He could sign a max in the future.
He could definitely sign a max. That's a guy who had attitude problems right coming up to the
Slipped. Yeah.
flipped in the draft.
Didn't go to his teammate's birthday.
Yeah, exactly. LBS, it's you, buddy.
Oh, it's me? Damn.
It's on the clock here.
Rookie GM, he's panicking.
We're in the 4th round here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting nervous.
I'm getting.
Yeah. I'm going a little. This is going to be off the board. This guy, there's probably no way he was getting drafted, but and that's the charcuterie board.
Wow.
Whoa.
What? Are goated. Little meat.
Shock of the draft.
Oh,
sure.
yes. I've lived with you for 3
now.
months now. I have not once seen you pick out a charcuterie board.
That is
Twitter
an
is
elite.
blowing up right now.
elite.
I don't hate this as much as you guys
It's a
think.
little bougie.
This
you know?
this is arguably a 5-for-1 pick here. You got
Yeah.
meat, you got cheese, you got nuts, you got
He's
crackers.
drafting his O-line here.
This is like the Colts going up to select and saying, I'm drafting the entire Alabama O-line. That's basically what we just saw.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Did not see that. Did not
had
see
to
that
do
name
it.
flying off.
I had
the
to
board
do
today.
it. I had to do it.
I didn't see that name flying off the board today.
Look,
I'm
I
not
think
gonna lie.
we can put that in the same category as nachos. So I think it's fair play.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure. You know, like.
Oh, that's the one that you said you were gonna get later. I'll give
Yeah.
it to you.
Yeah.
Fair. 'Cause
Okay. So as of right now,
I have one here, I need Dawson to let it slip.
I got 2 salty, 1 sweet. I'm thinking I want to even it up here. It's between 2 guys here. And the reason I'm leaning one towards the other is because I already have a cookie on the board. So I'm going to go away from the cookies and I'm going to go right into a Welch's fruit snack.
Great choice.
I think like
Oh,
LBS.
you know, okay. So I was gonna put that on my board, but I thought I'd get heat for maybe calling it a candy. But I agree. I agree that it's a snack and not a candy. I agree.
Yeah, I think this ties big into
I
what
agree.
LBS said about lunchtime staples, lunchbox staples.
Yeah.
It was in my lunchbox every
Great
single
pick.
day, and I'm thrilled to have it on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good call.
We know exactly where we're going with these back-to-back picks. We're happy they fell.
Wow.
Not
You must be
surprised that they
excited.
fell, to be honest. Talked about it before. I'm a big salty over sweet guy. I don't have a sweet
Me
tooth.
too. Me too.
So I'm gonna go salty here. My last pick will be sweet. Salty, we're gonna grab peanuts. Just a staple, one that's easy, gets the ball rolling. I'm sorry to the people that can't watch it because you have allergies, but just
Yeah,
a calm locker room presence.
yeah, and he comes in as a day 1 starter. You know.
Cashews over peanuts any day.
Just a locker
Oh,
room
yeah.
presence.
Oh, sometimes
Absolutely. Sometimes you need the veteran presence in the locker room, and that's what we went for.
I get that.
Our last pick in the draft here is maybe a guy that could have gone undrafted, but we love the potential in him. And that is going to be a shocker, I think. Animal crackers.
He's
Fire.
on my board.
Fire.
He's on my board.
As a child, those things were the GOAT.
They're on
So
my
we're
board.
going here. We're going with young talent. We got our veteran presence in Peanuts up there in the 4th round. Animal Crackers to close out the draft in the 5th round. If he doesn't work out, he's a last round pick. You just, send him somewhere else. But we're happy he's on our squad to end the draft here.
I am running this next draft pick up to the commissioner's table to get this locked in, because especially in the group we're in right now, I'm shocked it made it this far. I'm locking in Dill Pickle Spitz.
Fuck. That was my pick.
It's a good one.
I wanted to save it for the end because I thought you guys were gonna.
I knew Dawson was going to pull out Spitz at some point. I was waiting.
I also have right here, I know this was my 5th pick, but I have a guy that I am picking up the phone right after this draft and signing as a UDFA.
Yo, can we make a UDFA like we all get one pick at the
So just the 6th round.
Yeah, just the 6th round. But we'll call him undrafted.
All right, I'm down for that.
Have that.
All right, bet. I'm down for that.
But
It can't be like a big, like it has to be like obscure, let's say.
okay, but we have to find out a different way to do it, because if it's just the same draft order, then it's just the 6th round. How do we do
Right.
UDFA?
I don't know.
First one to yell it out.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take like an obscure thing. So like it's something that didn't make the list, but that like you just low key love, or
I
whatever.
feel like we're all gonna have different ones, anyways.
Exactly.
It doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
All right, LBS, let's finish up this draft, then we can get into those undrafted.
All right. I'm gonna go with something that's been around for over 100 years, according to the research I've done. It's also just a household staple. I'm surprised no one really picked it, and that's Oreos.
That was
Yeah.
on my list. That's just
Yeah.
one
I was
other
missing a
talents on the
sweet.
board.
I was missing a sweet as well. I didn't have a single sweet on my list, and I think there was just immense value here in the last round with Oreo.
huge.
Yeah, I think I love that.
Okay.
Good pick.
I'm gonna be honest.
One thing on the board here that I'm shocked is going to go undrafted, to be honest. And I know for a fact Matt's not going to take it right now.
I'm in between like 3 things here, and I'm like very like. I'm just gonna do it. I feel like a couple of us had little like household names, growing up. So I'll put the little household name on there. I'm in between 2 of them, but I would have gone fruit roll up here, but I'm going Gushers.
That's a good pick.
Gushers fruit flavored snacks. Absolutely.
Imagine
perfect.
Gusher coming in thinking Gushers is the 20th ranked prospect. That's a good pick.
I appreciate it.
That
And
is a good pick.
that does it for the draft. Are we gonna say our undrafted?
I
free
got my
agents?
UDFA ready to go.
Me too.
I don't even
I'm on
mind.
the
I'll go
phone.
last because I don't think you guys are gonna pick because I have 2. If one gets picked, I'm fine. I'll go with the other one. But
Look, we're going to invite this guy out for a workout. We're not sure if we'll sign him to the squad, but I think we have great value here. Give him a call. Give up pepperoni sticks. A nice little call.
Great call. Love that.
yeah, I'm surprised that
signing.
guy didn't get drafted.
That's a good signing.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Uh,
Shaner.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let LBS go because his idea, and he's on the phone. I see him over there. He's working the phones. He's got
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple prospects on the line.
We gotta
I'll let
put the
him do it.
undrafted free agent on our little draft boards.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I'm going overseas here. I'm
boy.
Heineken.
going with the Takis.
Oh,
Oh,
I love the Fuego ones, the spicy ones, whatever they're called. Gas.
Very good.
They're gonna get a real shot to crack the roster this year.
I'd call it more hop in the border than overseas, but that works.
Whatever. I don't know where they're from.
boys, just what I'm pretty surprised it didn't make it through 20 picks, and it's not like a crazy pick, but like I don't know. I just saw them flying off, and that's Tostitos, man. I don't know how they.
Yeah.
I don't know how they didn't make it off the board there. So I was working after I made my last pick. I was talking to their agent the whole time, and I'm very happy
I'm
that he's
okay.
signing on with us.
I feel like we're kind of sharing that because I use Tostitos from my nachos, so
That's why I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna say it, but
okay.
technically,
I'm okay.
that's
I'm okay to
fine.
share it with you. I'm okay.
He's out there. He's out there. We're ecstatic to sign him.
So neither of my 2 picks that I had going in are picked yet. So I'm still in between here. I'm just gonna do it. I don't think I don't think it's like one of those chips that like not everyone loves, but like if you do like them, like you love them, you know. That's ketchup chips.
Good pick.
Simple as it gets. So, just to go over our draft boards here, Shaner with the first pick, with his first round pick, went original Doritos nacho cheese. Then he went sour cream and onion Pringles, then Cheez-Its, then peanuts, then animal crackers. And then his undrafted free agent would be Tostitos. We got Dawson.
I have an issue with Shane's. The lack of sweet there is a bit is a bit much for me. The animal crackers are barely sweet.
Yeah, you're right.
That's my one.
I would agree.
Listen,
I think the audio.
I told you coming in, we weren't in the market for something sweet.
Yeah, and Dawson, I'm pretty sure you agreed with that statement.
You did.
I did, but I put
And,
my personal preferences aside for the betterment.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
we
not looking-
got a guy that's an up and comer that's versatile. So we went with him at the animal in the last round. So
See, I wouldn't call an animal cracker versatile. I think they are
I
what
would
they are.
say their most versatile pick there is your Tostitos.
I agree. And yeah, like LBS said, I did agree with the salty over sweet statement, but like I said, I put my personal preferences aside for the vote of America and just the betterment of the team.
I'm out here building the team that I believe is going to take me to the promised land.
I understand that.
All right.
I think you're just.
And I'm just
completely-
sitting here at the 5th round and I didn't see anything. Maybe Oreos. Maybe
I think you did. Yeah, I think that was a
We
miss.
didn't evaluate Oreos maybe the way that we should have, but at that point, we wanted maybe a project here in the 5th round, and that's where we went.
Liam's got
We
a
saw the upside in animal crackers, and we're proud to have him on our team.
Hey,
All
we'll
right,
let
let's go to
America decide.
Dawson's picks here. He got the second overall pick, and he went Ruffles all dressed, which I think was a reach personally. I think it's definitely a classic chip, but at number 2 snack of all time, I don't think so. His second pick, we have warm chocolate chip cookies. Then he went Smart Food cheddar popcorn, which is a fucking steal. If you haven't tried that, please try it. Then we got Welch's, another steal, and dill pickle spits. And what would remind me of your undrafted free agent?
Pepperoni sticks, baby.
Pepperoni sticks. That's right. Yeah, I'd say that's more of a well-rounded team.
Look, I won't deny that Shane's heavy hitters, I think, far outweigh my heavy hitters. But when it gets down to the fourth quarter and Welch's is absolutely locking animal crackers the fuck up, we might have a different conversation.
Put the ball in Doritos' hands, and nobody's stopping him.
Okay, yeah, but
Put the
what you
ball-
don't
it's like putting
understand
the
is
ball in
my
Giannis's hands.
undrafted free agent pepperoni sticks is coming for Doritos' knees.
Okay, so we're gonna act like Tostitos isn't just gonna slam dunk his nuts in fucking pepperoni sticks' mouth.
Oh shit.
All right. Then we got Liam's list. He had the third pick. And the second Dorito flavor came off the board with the third pick with sweet chili heat. I think that's a very classic chip right there. Second pick, he went with beef jerky. And then he went with an all-time classic. If we're going classic snacks, I think this would be in the first round. That's Goldfish.
Yep.
Then he went off the board here with a charcuterie board. I don't think anyone really expected that one to come off.
Guy built a bench.
I don't even know if LBS knows what a charcuterie board is.
Personally, I don't even think I've ever seen Liam attempt to make a charcuterie board.
I mean,
But-
why would I? It's very time consuming, but it's an elite snack. So
I feel like the thing that makes snacks the best is they're quick and easy. You know,
There's the guy that's put nachos on his fucking
bro,
board.
nachos, you throw chips on a plate, you throw cheese on it, microwave it, and throw salsa on top. There's not much else to say on that. That's as quick as it gets.
those sound like
I
some
don't know. I
pretty
think
shit
going
nachos.
into the cupboard and just grabbing Doritos is as quick as it gets.
I mean, yeah, that's why he was drafted number one.
Not having to put
I agree.
effort into a snack is what makes it a snack.
Fair
With his
enough.
fifth pick, he went Oreos, which I
Great
thought was
pick,
going to come
steal.
off earlier.
Still,
Personally, I'm not the biggest cookie guy. That's why I didn't take it, but I definitely appreciate it. And I forget what your undrafted.
Takis, baby.
Oh yeah, and he had Takis as undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
overrated in my opinion.
And then I
Overrated.
definitely got the steal of the first round. I think with popcorn.
Yeah, looking back on it, that should have been my second pick.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought you were going to take it for sure, Dawson. I'll be honest. I went with nachos on the turnaround. Then I had a McFlurry at 3 to add a little bit of.
That's the question mark of the draft.
The thing I like about popcorn being your first round pick is that you could give him that fifth year option. You know, if you take him in the second round, you got to pay him after his 4th year. But here, you got his 5th round option.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you, buddy. But McFlurry, out to lunch.
Listen, to me, the thing about McFlurry is I love ice cream, and I'm not the biggest sweets guy, and I definitely needed to add some sweets to my thing. And I've never had a bad McFlurry in my life. I'm a big
In the
McFlurries
third
are better
round?
than Blizzard guy. So I just wanted to get that off the board. It's a nice foundation to my team. And then I went with
The draft.
the original Ruffles with French onion dip. That is a fantastic snack. If you have not tried it,
Great value in the fourth round.
My favorite.
Yeah.
really, like, if you haven't done this, take a little freaking package of sour cream, open it up, and throw a French onion soup dip, like mix
Soup
in
mix in it, yeah.
Yeah, and then you just mix it around, and it gives you such a freaking good dip.
This is a super hot take. If someone had said that in the first round, I wouldn't have been that upset.
I wouldn't have been mad about it either.
I wouldn't have been that upset.
5th round, I went with Gushers to bring in my like nostalgia pick. You know, and I don't think anyone really dislikes Gushers. They're fucking fire.
Yeah.
And then my pick that some people may not like with my undrafted free agent. I just I signed some ketchup chips, and I mean, people who love them. People who don't, and so that's fine with me. It's my draft. It's my team, and I'm happy with the direction we're going.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd say there wasn't a lot of bad picks in there. I'll be honest. I think we all covered the bases here. It's great. But yeah, I think that was a success. The first ever NBC draft.
Oh yeah.
An honor to have the first pick, by the way. Just
Yeah.
Terrific. Way to get the boys juiced.
There it is. Yeah, that does it. So I guess we'll go to top 5. Everyone's favorite segment. Although NBC draft might become everyone's favorite segment now.
Yeah.
That was fun. This time we're doing top 5 favorite sports moments of all time. All time here. There's been a lot of great sports moments from 1998 to 2022 that we've been a part of. So I'd say all time. I mean, like all time when we're alive, I guess. You know. So here we go. Number 5. I think this is probably going to be on everyone's list. And that's Lekkonen's goal against Vegas in the Habs Classic Stanley Cup attempt to send them to the Stanley Cup. That was quite a moment if you're a Montreal Canadiens fan, I'll be honest.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm matching you right there at number 5. For me, it was just the night in general was a lot of fun. I was with the boys, drove Matt home early because he was not feeling too well. And then it was just me and Shane alone at the bar. And
A moment we'll never have again.
never have. Shane and I, long hug. Some would question how long the hug was. Went outside, Shane balled his eyes out. And yeah, no, it was awesome. I think a lot of mine are like nostalgia driven too, like where I was, what I was doing, who I was. So yeah, that one was awesome.
You know, me and my dad, we don't share a lot of the favorite teams. You know, this guy's a Patriots fan and I can't stand them. So when we don't usually watch football together or whatever, but one thing that we share, you know, I was brought up a Habs fan. So getting home, Dawson dropped me off. I went straight into the garage where my dad was chilling, watching that game, and we saw Lekkonen score, and that was a great father-son moment right there. I'm not gonna forget that for a while.
Yeah, well, I have that one even higher on my list, or lower, whatever you want to go, simply for the fact that, you know, the moment, right? Downtown with the boys, the city's erupting. Anyways, at number 5, I have Germany beating Brazil 7-1 in the semifinal match.
I fucking love that.
Which was also in Brazil. So that was one of those moments. That moment again, you know, I was with the family watching the game. We were all in awe, you know. It was a great moment. So love that moment.
Number 5, the moment was absolutely electric. And I'm sure it's going to be on Dawson and LBS's list.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The shot heard around the world, baby.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard sending the fucking 76ers home. That was absolutely electric. The reason it's not higher is kind of like you guys said, like the nostalgia. I wasn't really doing anything. I was literally just sitting at the bar, like waiting for someone to finish their shift. And then I ran up and down the bar. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like,
Were you at Cunny's?
No.
No. I think that's where I was when it happened.
Yeah, my number 5. Electric moment.
Anyways, my number 4, Liam already said it. Germany beating Brazil 7-1 and then winning the World Cup. I mean, being brought up as a Germany fan, that was one of the best teams I've ever seen put together in my life. Going up 2-0 on a team like Brazil in Brazil was wild, but then seeing right off the kickoff Germany steal the ball and score right away to make it 3-0 was shocking. Not only that, they scored 7 goals in the semifinal of a World Cup against the host nation, and then they went on to win the World Cup. That was wild. I was watching that alone in my basement, and I was shocked. I was so excited. One of the best moments sports-wise I've ever watched, I'll be honest. It was great.
So I just had my number 4 on my list, and then I erased it because there's something else that I want to include because I thought Shane was about to say it. But then I took it off, and I don't know where to go here. But if it doesn't get mentioned, I'm sure it will by Shane. I'll include it in my honorable mentions, but I'm going to go with a big homer one. Just, again, fully nostalgia, and I remember the feeling. I remember where I was. I remember what I was doing. And that was when the Colts drafted Andrew Luck in 2012. It was just like a fucking surreal moment. Like we had the 2 years or the year that was Peytonless, and like I had grown up and the Colts were always winners, and then we sucked. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be just our guy for the next 15 years. And fast forward a few years, it didn't fucking work out like that. But no, the feeling I had when they drafted him and when I knew they had the first pick and the weeks leading up to it was just unreal. So I'm going to lock that one in at 4.
Yeah. Number 4, I have Kawhi's Game 7 buzzer beater. Shane just mentioned it. That shot has only happened once in NBA history. I think it's one of the greatest moments for me anyways growing up. So have that at 4.
I got a 4. You guys talked about it before. Not much to add. Me and Dawson has told this story many times. Terry Lehkonen scoring that goal. Absolutely electric. I knew that goal was in before, like, I even think Lehkonen knew that goal was in. I was going off. Yeah. So, just an electric moment with the boys, and a goal I'll definitely never forget in my lifetime.
Yeah. And number 3 here, this might be a little not high enough on my list, because I think probably all of you guys have it too. Everyone in Canada knows where they were when this happened.
I didn't even think of that. Jesus Christ.
And that's Sidney Crosby's golden goal. At number 3, to be a Canadian means to have watched that live.
Let me tell you, as a 10-year-old, I learned what bricked up meant that moment.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. I was in Mexico watching with these, like, 25-year-old blackout drunk Americans, and it was great. It was just definitely the best hockey moment of my life, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to switch up my number 3 answer, and I'm going to go with the one that I was just doubting before at number 3. And like number 5, it's a playoff moment where my team went on to not win the finals after this crazy play. And I'm going to go with Joey Bats, the bat flip. That was one of the most electric.
I was going to have it. I took it off.
That was going to be one of the most electric plays I've ever seen. I was watching it at home with my family. They don't even like baseball that much, but they went absolutely berserk. And it wasn't even a walk-off homer. It was like in the 6th or 7th inning or something, but
it got the boys back in the game.
Got the boys back in the game, and fucking unreal.
I was going to have it. I took it off. It's my honorable mention.
Yeah, me too. I wish I had it on there, but didn't make the list.
Undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3, I have our Lehkonen's OT winner as well. I mean, I feel like if you don't live in Montreal, you don't understand what it means for the Montreal Canadiens to go to the Stanley Cup,
Especially if you're like under 30 years old.
Exactly. I'm sure all the fans like in Tampa, whatever, Pittsburgh has had a good run, Chicago. Like it just doesn't mean the same, So when that goal happened, I think we were buzzing, it brought the boys to tears,
Absolutely.
What a moment.
At 3. A moment where I sat back and I was like, my team's about to win this game. Mario Manningham's catch on the sideline in Super Bowl 46. I sat there and I just knew after he caught it, I was like, everything's aligning. Like, these boys are winning this game.
Okay, but if that's on your list, then David Tyree better be 1.
What number are we at?
I'm
3?
just saying. I'm
Let's
just
relax.
saying. I'm making sure.
Let's relax.
I'm making sure. All right. Kind of following the same direction here as Shaner with my number 2.
Oh, I know what he's gonna say.
Fuck off.
And that's Tracy
Fuck
Porter
you.
down the sideline.
Fuck you.
Can they catch him?
Fuck you.
I knew
Oh,
I
man.
knew it was coming.
I'm sorry, Dawson, because I was against your team. I wish it was against any other team, but the one time my team won the Super Bowl, God damn it. Tracy Porter winning the Super Bowl for the Saints. Vibes were immaculate.
Yeah. My number 2. I don't have a specific moment from it, but it was all the way back in 2006. I was a young Colts fan. Colts winning the Super Bowl. Like, I don't know when you guys actually became fans of your team.
I think the first Super Bowl I ever saw, the first play in a Super Bowl I ever saw was
Devin Hester
Hester
returning a touchdown.
that touchdown to start the game.
Yeah. But anyways, I became a Colts fan at like literally 4 years old. Like, I remember going to kindergarten with a Peyton Manning jersey. So like at that time, I'd already been a fan for like 3 or 4 years. So like I was actually invested, and they obviously won it in 2006, and the rest is history. Haven't been close since. So, well, we were close.
I was gonna say definitely we're close.
Yeah,
And then Tracy Porter ran down the sideline.
he did.
Oh yeah, sorry. Number 2, eh? I'm also going to the NFL. The greatest comeback in NFL history, 28-3 comeback during Super Bowl 51. I mean, the boys were down for the count. You know, you're down 28-3 at halftime. The lights go out, and you just come out fucking firing and win a Super Bowl in overtime. One of my favorite moments ever.
I can't even be mad at that, bro. Like, you know, if I was a Patriots fan, that'd probably be number 1 on my list, but it was against the Falcons, so hey, it was just one team I hate doing it to another team I hate, so it was entertaining, I'll be honest. And the best part about that game, Liam, I'm watching it downstairs in my neighbor's place. My dad gets up, gives LBS the biggest hug I've ever seen in my life. I don't think my dad's ever hugged me that hard.
Let's go.
At 2. Sorry to disappoint you. David Tyree sitting at 2. You could see that beautiful little picture up there of him catching that ball. Electric moment of my life. Honestly, fantastic. If number 1 didn't happen, that would be number 1 by an absolute landslide, because that was wild. I could not imagine another, like, you give him 100 times to do that again, he's not doing it again. Like, just Manning getting out of the sack like that, rolling out and launching it up to like your 5th receiver on the depth chart, making that catch. Insane.
Absolute prayer.
Insane.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I guess I know what Shaner's number 1 is, and I can't really be mad at it. My number 1 here, favorite athlete of all time, blocked by James. Watching that downstairs, seeing the Cleveland Cavaliers come back from 3-1 against arguably the greatest team of all time, and seeing that block, I don't think I've ever had more of a sports euphoria feeling than that. All the hate that LeBron took pretty much went away. That just cemented his greatness as a top 2 and NBA player of all time. Favorite athlete of all time, making the biggest play in an NBA game I've ever seen. Unbelievable, and that's without a doubt my number 1.
Yeah, for me, again, fully tying into nostalgia and just the memory of it. I've never been invested in a playoff run across any sport like I was with the Raptors. And I'm going with Kawhi, the shot. You can make an argument just seeing them win the finals, but that shot was just unreal. And like I said, I've never been invested in a playoff game like that. I don't go out. I was going out to fucking
bars and shit to watch games with a bunch of people just because the vibes were immaculate.
Immaculate.
And yeah, that's what I'm riding with here at number 1.
Yeah, honestly, I love all my moments pretty much equally. They could all slot into one. But number 1 I have is Sidney Crosby's golden goal. I think that's the biggest moment in Canadian history.
Agreed. I
that
would
we've
agree
been
with
alive,
that.
you know?
Canadian sports history or just Canadian history?
No, no, since we've been alive, even in Canadian history, bro. Since we've been alive, what is something that is more, I don't know what the word is, just more as big as the golden goal was in 2010. That happened in Canada.
You're right.
What is it? You know?
Yeah.
Sidney Crosby scoring the golden goal was more important than Samuel Deschamps playing Discovery.
Did I say that?
Flip of the week. Oh my fucking god! I know the thumbnail. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, what's so funny?
Okay.
All right.
What's so funny?
Oh,
Absolutely nothing.
at my one, exactly what LBS said. On the biggest stage in the world, he pulled up and he sniped it in a soft angle, and just the goal heard around the world. Amazing. It was unbelievable. As I told you before, I'm not going to repeat what I said before, but you can just roll it back to when Matt talked about it, what I said. It was just the biggest goal I've ever seen in my life, and probably the biggest goal I'll ever see in my life. So,
But you wouldn't go as far as saying it's the greatest moment in Canadian history?
yeah,
No.
yes, it's number 1. I don't fuck Canada getting discovered, man. That's number 1.
Dude, who cares about those freaks from 200 years ago, man?
200?
How long?
Closer to 2,000, I would say, than 200. I feel
What?
like fucking no one
No.
discovered.
What?
Dude, Canada's not even 200 years old. Fuck.
Did you say Canada's not 100 years old?
200.
Oh,
Was it like
Canada's-
1867 or something?
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I'm saying discovered. I'm not saying fucking.
yeah. I'm saying like when was fucking Jacques Cartier and all them?
Fucking not 2,000 years ago.
Okay, 2000. I was exaggerating, but
I don't
Pretty sure it's
know, man.
1860.
Listen,
Right,
I'm not a
gotta
history
go
guy.
back to grade 4. Fuck.
facts.
Oh, that
Grade
is
4
funny.
history class.
When was Jacques Cartier born?
It's like 1600s, wasn't it?
3,000 years? No, 1491.
Oh wow, yeah. I guess you're closer then.
No,
I
you,
know.
you're still closer, but
Yeah, I know. But still, I didn't think he was that old. to be honest.
Okay.
who discovered
Oh.
Canada?
We may be good at sports, but we're not good at history.
No,
All right.
no.
Let's move on to our lock of the week in terms of betting. I'm going to the Saints here. I'm going Saints money line, even though they're 2-point underdogs against the Raiders. And anyone who wants to sprinkle a little money for some value, go Jawan Johnson, first touchdown scorer. That's got to be like a crazy amount. And he's got like fucking 4 touchdowns his last 2 games. Andy Dalton's loving that target. So
See, Matt has faith in his team. I don't anymore. Let's go
hey,
Commanders
listen,
+3.
every time I think the Saints are just out of it, the fucking Bucks lose 21-3 to the Panthers, and we stay 1 point in fucking 1 game out of first place. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, again, I don't have faith in the Colts. They played for what would have been the top spot in the AFC South if they won last week, and they fucking suck. And I have no more faith in them. Commanders +3.
Well, hopefully I can continue the lock streak at the moment, unbeaten. I'm gonna take the Jacksonville Jaguars -2.5 against the Denver Broncos.
Let's
Let's ride.
I'm staying in the division here. I'm going Tennessee -2 against Houston. The best team in the the best team in the division against the worst team in the division. Give me Tennessee -2 to wrap it up.
Love that. It's a great pick.
All right. That does it for episode 4 of the Nothing But Controversy podcast. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, comment on our Instagram, photo of our draft results. Who has the best squad to create a dynasty snack-wise? Shaner will give you a big kiss. Samuel de Champlain and Jacques Cartier were here in what, 1491?
That's when they were
We
born.
were here in 2021. See you later.
Sure. All right.
2022.
And the fucking episode.
We were founded in 2021.
All right. Bye-bye.